Welcome to the role of the School Council Treasurer. This training session is part of the Kawartha Pine Ridge District School Board's commitment to communication and professional development for school councils. School councils play an important role in the education system, namely to provide support and feedback to principals and school boards to improve student success. The treasurer has the responsibility to accurately report revenue and expenditures to council on a regular basis. In addition, the treasurer is expected to act in accordance with the guidelines for school-generated funds, which are available at each school. If you haven't yet reviewed this document, ask your school principal for a copy. We will go over the treasurer's role to clarify the responsibilities and hopefully make your job a little easier. The treasurer's report should be a standing item on each school council meeting agenda. The report should include sources and use of funds and the current financial position of the council. The specifics are outlined in the Guidelines for School-Generated Funds document. The monthly report should include a treasurer's report, which would contain the opening balance in the records, which should be equal to last month's closing balance, the year-to-date total deposits and payments, and the closing balance in the records. This will be the following month's opening balance. Keep your verbal report brief and only go over highlights that will be of interest to council members. The school council secretary will note in the minutes that the treasurer's report has been received and approved. The treasurer does not approve expenditures, but does facilitate payments. School council regulations require that financial transactions and minutes be kept at the school for 7 years, and any person may examine them without charge. Now, let's work backwards and see the steps that led up to the council meeting. Two individuals always count money to double-check each other's math, just to be certain they haven't missed anything. The money is held at the school for safekeeping and then deposited by school board staff. Completion of the triplicate deposit form is required to be completed and submitted with the funds. Coins should be rolled as necessary. Now, let's see how payments are made. In order to process a payment, the school secretary needs to see that it's approved, and often it's recorded in school council meeting minutes. Some schools have a check requisition form that needs to be completed prior to the check being issued. The principal would sign off on the form and the secretary would then issue the check. It is not the job of the treasurer or school secretary to approve purchases. Rather, they facilitate payment of what the council approves. The school secretary enters information into the school banking program to keep the records up to date. So, the council has made a deposit and issued a payment. It's almost time for the school council meeting. The treasurer prepares by getting a copy of the up-to-date financial information. Producing the monthly report for council meetings is simple if deposits and withdrawals are recorded in a timely manner. It is important to establish a good relationship with your school secretary because they can make your job easier. The financial software used by the secretary can generate the reports needed. And that's the role of the school council treasurer. It's a very important role in the successful functioning of any school council. In Kawartha Pine Ridge District School Board, we appreciate the commitment of our school council treasurers, and we hope this video helps you better understand your role. Thank you.